What is up, my beautiful people? Hope that you're having a phenomenal day wherever you are. I just got to the gym. It is Memorial Day, so this place is packed. I'm parked like down the street because I was like, I'm not even gonna try to get over there. We are gonna show you a sumo deadlift day. I'm really excited, but I wanted to talk first a little bit before I even got into the gym because I know it's gonna be crazy. I really wanna just touch base with you and just sit here for a moment, be present, take a nice deep breath in, source from within here. Let's talk about confidence really quick before we even head into the gym. There is moments where I have a really hard time with like showing up in my highest self always, because not every day are you going to feel your best, are you going to look your best. And where confidence comes from is showing up just like that. Showing up in your most divine, sexy possible way. Showing up no matter what feels in here. It might feel like a little uneasy. It might feel a little scary, unknown, but you keep showing up and you keep doing it. And that's where confidence comes from. Not faking it, not, oh yeah, I'm a confident person. That's actually a thing. Like, people do fake confidence, and it's one of those things where it's mind-blowing, is because the best way to be confident is to dominate yourself. You versus you. Would you rather be at peace with yourself and at war with the world, or at war with the world and at peace with yourself? And that was Nipsey Hussle quote. I'm quoting that because that is the most powerful thing. If you think about that, where does confidence come from? Where does it stem from? And if you keep showing up even when you don't want to show up, that's how you build confidence. That's how you get in there, get in here, really lock into that, because that's where all it comes from. So today is one of those days where I have not been lifting really heavy lately. And I know I'm doing this because I want to show the perfect form, how to set up for a sumo deadlift, but I'm still gonna show up. Even when maybe I don't feel my best walking into it, because I used to power lift and I used to be strong and I used to deadlift all the time. And then I kept getting injured and I had to take a step back and really reflect on that. And I did lose a little confidence there, right? Because then when I walk into the gym, I wanna feel good about myself. I want to walk into this powerful mindset of everything I put my mind to, I can accomplish. And I want you to think about that today. Let that soak in. Everything you set your mind to, you will accomplish, because where energy flows, energy goes. Where your focus goes, energy will flow with it. And that is the key to success, of being just happy, being sexy in who you are. And I want you to really think about that today. So let that confidence kind of flow with you as you move throughout the day. And let's get this deadlift day started. So I already warmed up. I did a little bit of mobility, and then I did the leg press, just kind of getting my hips ready to go. Now we're just putting up the hair. We're gonna do a little barbell, just warm up. Just kind of slow, kind of engaging the glutes. Just want to see how that feels. Now I'm gonna teach you a few different stances that you can do, because it's going to be super beneficial to figure out what stance works for your legs. Because if it's too wide and you're a little uncomfortable, you have to build up to that. Obviously, again, working on the mobility is key to getting this sumo down. You can also do a little bit of an RDL warm up. A few different stances that you can do. So I want you to think about, once I get weight on it, you'll see a little bit differently. So you can either go nice and wide, and then obviously coming from here, or bring it in a slight little bit, and obviously from here. So it can also work both ways. It's just about the control through the lift. Obviously keeping the hip weight shifting back into your hips, but wider or a little bit more in, both work pretty good. So the most critical thing I want to teach you is you always approaching that barbell. You don't ever roll it into you, because you're actually going to throw off your form. So either you're going to do a mixed grip, which is one hand over, one hand under. If you did not see my other deadlift video, I also talk about that in there. So dropping your hips down, and I want you to think about always leading with your chest, kind of pull those shoulders down, lock that in place. You're gonna drive through your heels, lifting up, breathing through the top. Keep the hips back. So again, focusing on shifting the weight always into your heels. Lock it back. Control as you come down. Big breathe in. Exhale out. So I got a nice little patch of sunburn right here. So it's actually killing me right now. So I'm gonna try to hike up my shorts a little bit so it doesn't bother me. So I added a little weight, but I really am just showing you form and technique right now. So I really believe that this is key. So again, if you were to take a little bit wider of a stance, you wanna really line up with that bar. You can kind of like gauge it off of the lines on the bar. And again, if you were gonna do an overhand grip, you just shift the weight back if you were using wraps, but you can do a mixed grip. I don't like it too wide, so I'm just gonna bring my feet in a smidge closer, and then I kind of like it off of where like my hip angle is. So again, lock the bar in, nice drive up through the top, driving through those heels. Big inhale, exhale. Just keeps rolling away. Okay, so remember, as you add more weight, that is when we start to lose our form a little bit. So just be mindful of that, and always make sure you are controlling it. Keep that chest up. Wrap your thumbs around the bar so just get like kind of that hook grip. Lock it in. I'm really lazy and don't really want to put another 45 on, but because I'm doing pretty well, I'm going to try 225. All right, hopefully this feels good. So I still want to show you that same technique. Keep the feet wherever it feels most comfortable for you. Put clips on. I'm usually like a clip snob where I don't even really like using them, but I'll put them on. Oh my God. So remember, when you feel like you want to advance in a lift and push yourself and challenge yourself, how are you feeling? Check in with yourself, right? See how your body's feeling and kind of connect to your mind, body, and knowing that you can do it, right? Hyping yourself up. Don't psych yourself out. And that's the most important thing. All right. Round 2. So we're gonna do one more set, a little bit more higher volume, but I still wanna show you if you were to do an overhand grip, same thing, just concept. And I'm actually gonna stretch out my legs a little bit more. Keep the chest up. And then if you were doing a little bit wider of a stance, I like to actually hit these at the end a little bit, just to hit a little bit more of my glute. So I actually hit like a little bit more of the RDL as I come down. I like to reset every time too. It's a good feeling.